Welcome back to Life Beyond the Scale, the podcast, where we are here to help women rediscover their strength, confidence, and joy beyond the scale. Today's episode, we're going to be doing something a little fun. Erin and I have been influenced. We have watched videos roll across our social media feed through Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and started getting a little interested in a few products. We decided to purchase them ourselves and give you, our listeners, our honest review. Now, some of these products we may love and some we may never buy again. So today's episode is buy or buy. And one last note, Erin and I are not being commissioned by any of these products or companies that will be shared here today. These are just two friends trying out some products and sharing with you, our friends, the listeners. So stick around, have some fun, and let's see what we found today. Okay, first up, let me show you about a hair supplement that I've been taking for about 5 weeks now. So these are Force Factor Hair Growth Accelerator supplements with the key ingredient Lustriva. Now what Lustriva is apparently it is an ingredient that is 40 times more soluble than biotin, although there is also still regular biotin in here along with some vitamin C and E and some other collagen peptides. The Lustriva is a key ingredient that is going to strengthen the hair, its strand itself, which will make it plumper, which also gives the appearance of having more hair or thicker hair. But it has also been clinically proven and tested to grow hair. And so I do want to let you know, in case our listeners are not aware, vitamins do not need to be FDA regulated or approved. And so when you see that a company, whether it's on your bottle of capsules or a bag or you're looking online, when you see that a company has been clinically tested or third-party tested, which Lustriva has, or Force Factor has done both of those. They've been third-party tested and clinically studied for their ingredients. That means they went above and beyond and paid for those testings on their own in order to show consumers that their product works. And so I would like to say that not only do they not have any dyes, GMOs, it's gluten-free and dairy-free, they taste great. And so each serving is 2 capsules. So this is kind of like the size of a Now and Later. And then inside, just to give you a view, it's just a little chew. They taste great. I think this is wild berry flavor. You're supposed to take 2 per day. And the testing has shown that results for thicker, stronger hair, fuller looking hair, you'll be able to be seen in 3 weeks. So like I said, I am on my second bag. I've just finished 5 or 4.5 weeks now. Each bag is a month's supply. For roughly, on Walmart or Amazon, roughly $29.99. I think I paid less for 2 bags on TikTok Shop. People in my feed that were using this and sharing about their growth. If I can, I will try to figure out how I can show you some of this, all of these like little baby hairs that are all coming in. To see like all of this is new growth within the last 4.5 weeks. So Erin, I'm loving this. The other thing that's been great is the collagen peptides, the vitamin C, D, and E that are in the supplement are also known to reduce fine lines, wrinkles, and help enhance elasticity of the skin. So I have seen that my nails are also growing, although that's not necessarily something that they are that they're advertising. I think all of those internal ingredients have just been helping on the outside as well. So for me, the hair growth are 2 thumbs up. I will be buying again and will continue to buy. And one last thing, for just as a reminder to Erin, for you and all of our listeners, as always, consult with your healthcare professional before adding any dietary supplements. All right, Erin, tell me you're sharing with us today.
Jen, I really like those hair growth gummies. I'm gonna have to give those a try. I think $30 a month to for that supplement that has had all of that extra testing is quite impressive. So I'm gonna have to. You've influenced me, so thank you. Okay, Jen. So what I want to share this week is something that I've had for many, many years. It is called the Verilux Happy Light. Yes, Happy Light. I purchased this pre-pandemic. I don't know about you, but when we have less daylight, and as luck would have it, this week is daylight savings time, we rolled our clocks back. The lack of sunlight really messes with me. I get cranky. I want to hibernate. I don't want to do anything. It kind of ripples into other parts of my life. So this is a light, and I'm gonna turn it on, and I don't want to blast you. It really looks much brighter on camera than it is when you're looking at it. I use this, it's on my makeup table, and every morning when I'm putting on my moisturizer and taking my vitamins, about 5 minutes there. If I'm putting on my makeup and doing my hair, that's about 20 minutes. I have it behind my makeup mirror, so it actually adds more light so that I can actually see all those fine lines and wrinkles, what are just so lovely to look at. I was doing some research about what you should be looking for with this particular kind of light. The Mayo Clinic does recommend the Verilux. They also recommend a Northern Light Company one. That one can be a lot more expensive. This one I ordered off Amazon. It is the $39 version. They also have a $49 version and a $69 version. I didn't really look to see what the bells and whistles were with that particular one, but if this one goes, I will buy this one again. It's a 2 thumbs up buy. One of the reasons why I purchased it was some of the science that has come out says that it's really important to get daylight in the morning, to get about 10 minutes of sunlight in your eyes to help your circadian rhythm. Now, whether this is the same as 10 minutes of direct sunlight or this light, I'm not sure. Kind of the articles say maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe it's a placebo effect, but I will tell you that it definitely has made me feel better in these cold weather months, because here in Illinois, gray days and lack of sunshine is something that goes on and on for months. So for me, this has really helped with my mood. So 2 thumbs up. So Jen, what product do you have for us?
Erin, that is so cool. I think I might need one of those. You might have just influenced me, because even this morning it's just so gray out, and I don't know, of this whole seasonal depression thing, I think it's overlooked. So trying to get that morning sunlight or using a lamp, I think is a great alternative. So thanks for sharing that. All right, here is my next product. It's little. I'm gonna have to put on my glasses. Okay, so this is CoverGirl's CoverGirl Outlast Lip Stain 40, which is Jazzberry. What I love about the CoverGirl lip stain is I have been searching for a lip stain that will last all day for a very long time. Someday we might do an episode where I get my lips professionally stained, because I would really love to just wake up in the morning and throw on like a little gloss and be out the door. But my lips are very close to my skin tone, and so I'm constantly having to look for a lipstick that looks good with my skin tone but also stays all day, as I'm going to be drinking a ton of water. So one of the things that I loved about this applicator is, if you can see here, it's got a point at the top that made it great for aligning my lips, and then you can also hold it flat to fill them in. So those were things I really did enjoy about this. There were tons of shades. I liked that. I also love that this is from a department store, so you're getting it at your grocery store, at Target, at Walmart, wherever, and the price point is roughly $9. All these things were great, and I had high hopes. CoverGirl claims to be kiss-proof, transfer-proof, as long as you let it dry for about 60 seconds. They also claim that it will stay all day. So I know I just rubbed a little on my lip. I guess. I mean, you can kind of see where my lips were, but overall it's not like big and goopy. So I'm going to give it that 60-second stay kiss proof. We will say yes. So lots of things that I loved about it, lots of things I wanted to love about it. However, Erin, this is not going to be a rebuy for me. This is going to be a bye-bye. If felt like NSYNC. Bye, bye, bye. All right, take that out. Okay, so I really wanted to like this. I didn't, for the fact that for me, it does not last all day. I would say 2 to 3 hours tops for me. Now, in defense of CoverGirl, my lips have also been known to not work on some other brands. I know there are many videos out there with the Korean lip stains where you put it on and you peel off the lip stain. Don't work for me. So this could just be that my lips are broken. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure what exactly is going on, why so many lip stains don't work for me. But unfortunately, listeners, give it a shot yourself if you're interested. As I said, there are beautiful shades coming up for the holidays. However, for me, this is a no-go. So, sorry, we've got 2 buy agains, and so far 1 not so great. What do you got to wrap us up today, Erin?
Oh, Jen, that's a bummer about that CoverGirl lip stain, but hey, I've got a good one from Maybelline. I'll share that with you. So our final product is the Shakti Mat and Pillow. This is the pillow. And I'm going to give you a close-up. It has these little plastic discs with kind of sharp little edges to them, if you can see that. So what this is meant to be is for acupressure. And Jen was asking me earlier, she's like, does it hurt? Why would you do something that hurts? The reason why I picked this up, I was influenced by a much more expensive mat that I saw on Instagram. It was like $500. And I was like, too much money. What I discovered, I have a Massage Envy membership. And what I discovered was that I like a deep tissue massage, that I was getting ones that were a medium strength, and I felt like they're okay. I found a guy named Cody who gives a deep tissue massage, and he breaks up all this, the tech neck that I experience, the lower back issues that I have. I got this to help so that I don't have to go see Cody every week because I can't really afford to do that. I got this to help with some of the pain that I have from driving, from sitting too long, from computer work. For me, this was a 2 thumbs up. It is on the pricier side. It is $79 per mat and pillow. They have a bundle deal for $183. For me, the cost per use ends up mathing perfectly for me because I use it 3 to 4 days a week. I use it whenever I come back from long drives back and forth from Michigan to Illinois. So for me, this was a great thumbs up product. I hope you guys enjoyed some of our sharing of some of the products that we were influenced to try. We would love it if you would share some of the things that you've tried because, well, you know, Jen and I, we're easily influenced. She likes the TikTok shop and I like Instagram. So we'd love to hear what you've tried and what works for you, what's giving you some relief for any pain, what has been a solution to a problem that you might have been experiencing. We'd love it if you would share this video with your friends, and if you could comment and come back next week. We have new episodes every Thursday, and you'll want to stay because Jen's got a good coaching corner coming up next. So thanks so much for being here. We'll see you next week. So stay tuned for Jen.
Welcome back to Jen's Coaching Corner. Today, I want to have a conversation with you about something important. It's about the value of taking care of ourselves, especially as women in midlife, and especially with the holidays fast approaching. There are so many things to do on our to-do list, and we're being pulled in so many directions, it's really easy to put ourselves last. But here's the truth. Self-care is not selfish. So let's face it, we've spent years taking care of ourselves, our families, our careers, and our communities. Now it's time to dedicate some of that care to ourselves. The holidays can be so hectic, shopping, cooking, family gatherings, and while all of these are so meaningful and important, they can also be overwhelming if we're not too careful. So when you begin to prioritize your well-being, we're better equipped to handle the stress and really truly enjoy the season and what it's meant to be. Start with small steps. Give yourself permission to take a walk, read a book, Enjoy that quiet cup of tea uninterrupted. And remember, self-care isn't just about physical health. It's about nurturing our minds and our souls. Taking a few moments each day for yourself can make a big difference. So as the holiday hustle begins, remember you're worth it. Invest in yourself. Say no to a few obligations. And make the season not just about giving to others, but also about giving to ourselves. We hope that you join us next week for another episode of Life Beyond the Scale. Until then, stay strong, stay confident, and stay unapologetically you.